The gentleman from California is recognized.
I yield 3 minutes to the gentleman from Pennsylvania, Mr. Brian Fitzpatrick, an esteemed member of the Committee on Foreign Affairs, and besides Brendan Boyle here, another big Philly Eagles fan.
The gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, thank you so much for all of your work that you do on our committee. Thank you for bringing this bill to the floor. To my colleague, Brendan Boyle from Pennsylvania, thank you for all of your work on this piece of legislation. And Mr. Speaker, I rise today to voice my full support for H.R. 1997, the U.S.-Ukraine Cybersecurity Cooperation Act. During my career as an FBI agent, I was assigned to the U.S. Embassy in Kiev, Ukraine, where I worked closely with our Ukrainian counterparts on a whole host of issues to include cybersecurity. Mr. Speaker, one thing is clear. We must strengthen our relationship with Ukraine wherever possible, in whatever means possible. They have acted as a steadfast ally to the United States against a hostile Russia. Further, there should be no doubt that cybersecurity and cyber warfare are the rising threats of our time. We have seen plenty of occasions where bad actors, state-sponsored or otherwise, have executed cyber attacks against private companies, government entities, and the very institutions upon which our nation was founded. These attacks will only continue to increase both in sophistication and frequency as we continue into the 21st century. Mr. Speaker, I strongly urge my colleagues, Democrat and Republican alike, to support this crucial and necessary piece of legislation, both for the United States and the Ukraine and all our allies. I reserve the balance of my time.
Gentleman for California Reserve.